Okay, today we're going to work on night moves. How you doing? My name's Doug Edgel with fingersonthefrets.com. Capo on the first fret, and when they did this recording, it sounds like they were moving the tape a little bit, meaning it's not perfectly in tune with the capo on the first fret. It's definitely not open. So, long story short, this is going to get you as close as you can if you want to fine tune it from there. So if you're going to play along with the record, I scored this one note for note, measure for measure with the CD track, or the record, or whatever you want to call it. G chord first, and we've got a 3-2-4 fingering, and I like that one for this song. The next chord that you're going to play is an F over C, and some of you might not know that one. So what you want to think of is now your standard F shape here, where you would bar the first string with in the second string with the first finger. We're not even going to play the first string at all on this chord, so you're going to take your third finger, put it on the C, little finger on what would be the F, second finger on the A, first finger on the C. And incidentally, I know that these are all up one fret, but I'm calling them by their letter names as if it were open position for ease of the description. So there you go. This is an F chord. This would be F over C. So what I had to do was put the C there in the bass. Now, the reason they did that was because it's a fuller sound, and when you switch down here to the C over G chord, you're going to see that the first finger will stay, and these three will just shoot over like that. Okay, you got G, F over C, C over G, G. So, rhythmically, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 2 measure phrase. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. When you see the little X's, that's called a percussive sound, and that means you're gonna. So what I do is release the pressure of my left hand and do a down pick while simultaneously collapsing this part of my palm over the strings, and that creates a little percussive sound. So for instance, measure 1, beats 1 and 2. So here it is. And that goes on for a really long time. Little too tall, could use a few pounds, and all that stuff, you know. Let's accelerate now to measure 24 into 25. You can see in this notation, if you go to my website, which is all legal, by the way, Bob Seger and Bob Seger's people. We pay BMI and ASCAP, so I can legally put these descriptions up there, because I know what's the best. Measure 24, measure 25. And if you download the PDF, if you pay for my subscription and download the PDF, you will see E minor is the next shape. And it's a 2-3. And then it goes to a D, to a C. And now you've got your chorus. So the rhythm here is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2, and 3. So fairly simple. I'll play it without counting now. Back to the. Okay. And that just goes on and on and on. Now, it says measure 38, the segno you repeat because there's lots more words. And then second ending, which would be measure 39, it's going to go into this 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Leading us into the bridge of the song. I'll do it again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is G7 with no fifth. We have the G, and then the third, and then the seventh, and I'm really only concentrating on these 3 notes at that point. Basically a little lead in to what the bridge would be. So then we're going to go to measure 44, and we have C major 7. So you're going to lift up your first finger, and this creates C major 7. So first finger down is C, first finger up is C major 7. You're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and G. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Oh. And 3, and 1, 2, 3. Back to C, measure 49. Now measure 50 coming up, it's an F chord, your standard cowboy little first position F chord, then a D7, and then they hit a big G. So there's the bridge section of the song. I'm going to speed that up for you. It goes... And then I have to flip the paper because there was a lot of pages to this one. Okay, and then this is where the breakdown section occurs. So then it's just going to go 3, 4, 1, 2, and this is sort of free time. C major 7, and they do that again. Just kind of rides it out. C7, and then working on the line. Working on the night. So that's measure 67. That's the only one that's a little different. C and then C major 7. That's very self-explanatory. That's called free time, where he just kind of very peacefully kind of touching again on all that stuff with the whole notes. Okay, then he hits the G, and then that's probably the most interesting guitar part right there, where he does a little hammer-on from the A string to the second fret, which would be a B note without the capo, and then an open D string. Forehand, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, forehand, 1, 2, 3, and that's down, hammer-on, up pick, and then you're back into your rhythm. Okay, and then that goes the outro. Night moves, and all the ladies come in and say, night moves, and they get, and it's just the big epic outro ending. And then he does a last ending, which sometimes is called a coda. E minor to a B minor, A minor, C, G. Okay, so this again, once again, after the that goes on, and all the ladies come in, and the big epic ending. But then you think it's going to fade out, but it doesn't fade out. It goes into this last section of the tune. Okay, so again, not extremely complicated, but it's very long. If you did go to the website fingersonthefrets.com and print the score, you can play along with it. It's also in a Guitar Pro 6 format. You can play measure for measure right along with it, and we did pay for the licensing because we are legal, so thank you for that. And that's Night Moves by Bob Seger. I hope you enjoyed my arrangement, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.